As Larry said, my name is Carson Franklin, and I want to welcome all of you out here on behalf of the UPMA staff, especially those of you who have traveled large distances. We appreciate you being here. As we open up today, as far as our discussions go, Larry asked me to talk about currency specifically, and also that we have the choice in currency. A lot of people don't know that. They think that we have one choice in currency. But as I open today, I wanted to, and I really appreciate one of the nominees in his story. This is my grandpa, and he's about, I think, your same age. He was actually born in the mid-1940s, and me and my grandpa spent a lot of time together, and he tells me about all the stories. He's a retired Navy captain, so he's a very direct person. He says what's on his mind. But a couple weeks ago, me and my grandfather were at the gas pump, and my grandpa mutters to himself quite a bit about different things that bug him. And my grandpa got into his truck, and I was sitting on the bench next to him. He still drives his 1965 Ford truck, and I asked him, "Grandpa, what's the matter?" And he said, "Carson, let me tell you something. I filled the same exact truck up in 1960 for $6.50. I said, "Well, Grandpa, what did your total come to?" He said, "It was $59.62. That, to me, was disgusting. And when Larry approached me, I've only been, I think, with us for about 3 months now, right? When Larry approached me with this idea and gave the pitch to me, this was what really stuck out to me and what us as a nation we've become as far as our inflation. And as we look at what we consider the dollar, I think it'll help us understand why we received such an increase in those price numbers. On the top here, we have the dollar that my grandpa was using in 1960. And on the bottom, we have the fiat currency that we use today. Most people would say these are about the same, maybe besides a color difference. But as we take a closer look at it, and as we read the top here, this certifies that there has been deposited in the Treasury of the United States of America $1 silver, payable to the bearer on demand. So is this paper here really a dollar? It's not. But that's what we term it as today. The U.S. currency has depreciated in value since, and again, my friend over here mentioned this, we have lost almost 97% of our purchasing power now today. And so if my grandpa had, though, instead of using paper to fill up at the gas pump, had used silver, in 1960, the U.S. silver certificate was equivalent to $6.50 in silver. If you used that today, it would have been the same. So why has this happened? As we look at gold, another precious metal, and the price of it, this is the spot price from London Bullion Market Association, the PM Fix. Since 1900 until today's date, it has gone up relative to the graph of purchasing power, which has gone down for the U.S. fiat currency. I think this helps us understand why this has happened. These kind of examples implicate and have impact on day-to-day situations in buying cars, in buying property, even investing in stocks. And so really, as we kick off this summit event, and what us as the UPMA staff and UPMA Associated want to remind you of is that you do have choice in currency. You can stick with the fiat dollar, or you can choose to move to the true choice in currency.